Hi, welcome
Hello.
to Whoniversals discussion video where we talk about episodes 1 to 4. I'm Jean-Luc.
Who's going next? I'll go next.
I'm Matt.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Thomas.
This is the order that we're reviewing things in for the moment. Until,
Oh, great!
like,
I have to be last now. Damn it!
No. You're doing episode 5.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm meaning.
Which you either see next week, or if you like John, you probably won't see it for another month.
Things happened. Things got in the way.
Yeah.
I mean, with me, I was just a busy person, so that's why mine came out. Well, mine was ready for the Saturday.
So John,
Yeah.
will we see your Praxis review in February, or will we see it in March?
Well,
Also, 2020 or 2021.
Anyways, we should get back onto the topic because otherwise we will be
Series 12, guys.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Right, end of stream.
I mean, Chris Marshall's first season was like great.
Yeah.
the rating's just gone downhill. It's far too PG.
I mean, as you can tell, the writing is terrible, so therefore the viewing figures reflect.
This is not the word of God or whatever. What was the quote from Part of the Ways?
Huh?
This is the. Oh, never mind.
I think this might have been the worst way we've ever started off one of these.
I mean, we could have started off
depending on your point of view.
Yes. Anyways, we should stop talking about Chris Marshall. We should start talking about Jodie Whittaker and how good.
Or Chris Chibnall. It's Chris. So you're like halfway.
Well, yeah, Chris Chibnall, Ed Heim, and who's the person who wrote?
Nina Mendoza.
Nina Mendoza, right? Yeah.
I think her name is.
Yeah. Nina Mendoza.
Yeah.
Dover.
Yeah. Who's the first out of our new writers? And
and will not be the last. And
no, there's two more.
Let's get to her episode when we get to hers. Jean, you can take a back seat. You can just sip on some lemonade if you want, because you reviewed Spyfall. You have as well, Nick.
Well, we could ask him. We could ask him for about an hour what his conversation about part 1 is, because we never know.
I mean, I'll give my brief thoughts if you really want.
Let's start with that.
Is it go watch the review? Is it go watch the review?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to sit through like an hour and however long the second part is, then
it was about an hour and 7.
But like that was amazing. That was like an amazing hour. I spent that hour just like listening to John and Ollie. Yes, Ollie, who's returning. Yes,
returning. He is returning.
Yeah, I have to agree with Tom. That was a really good video. It was Tuesday afternoon. I watched it, and I was eating lunch, and it was nice.
Well, thanks.
It was a good video. It was nice to watch lunch, and I had recorded my review before I did that, so I was on schedule as far as filming was concerned. So I was allowed to watch John's review and have lunch.
Yeah. Anyways, we should probably not advertise ourselves even more. And,
I was just saying that so Matt didn't get cross.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, of course. I don't know who wants to speak first about Spyfall without Jean being involved.
So, I mean, what is there to actually mention, first of all? There is the obvious.
This is the first time that was been Doctor Who.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite a big deal when it came out. It's quite a big opener.
Yeah,
and it really did. Yeah, and I mean, Lenny Henry being part of War was a great contribution into the British side of War.
Yeah,
even though that was in America. Sorry,
should have been called Vor of the Rani. Lenny Henry is the Rani and will be back in the finale.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
To be honest, I kept thinking throughout the whole thing he was a Blaise Levine because it made sense. It made sense because he was always shifty, and And like that last scene would have been a great Slivian reveal.
Well, the thing is, it was very obvious that they were setting up like, oh, you'll think he's the shifty one, and he'll be, the big reveal at the end.
Then it turns out he's a shit villain overall.
Yeah. He was all right.
Okay, he was good.
Okay, I'm looking at the preview for our live stream, and it says install the extension for Google Calendar and Office, and I'm just like, I already closed that, so I think that's just going to be there throughout this live stream. For all the viewers watching, close your eyes.
By the way, before we continue with this conversation, have you guys heard of a great game called Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored.
It's a great RPG game, isn't it?
Yeah. It was. Do you remember the scene in Spyfall where Lenny Henry just sat for 5 minutes playing Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, I remember. that was a great advertisement.
And then he's like, they're gonna notice me, so I'm just gonna, go home and play Raid Shadow Legends.
He wasn't actually searching for like what Ryan and Yaz were doing. He was just playing Raid Shadow Legends because he's an absolute epic gamer.
He moved on from Fortnite very quickly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No. He bought Fortnite, called it Fortnite.
Okay.
And then the game died overnight.
The worst thing about War was the Khazar. Pronunciation. Khazarian. Is it Khazarian? Khazarian. There we go. Thank you, Nick. Khazarians weren't also part of War as well. They were just part of the Master. And I was thinking those would have been great monsters to be part of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stephen Fry was wasted in Spyfall. We can say.
Oh
can
yeah.
For a guest that was advertised in saying, "Oh, Stephen Fry was in it," like he was just like he was for like 10 minutes. Like, why did they kill him off? Why did they kill him off?
Because he's a white male.
No, I don't think he was wasted, because Doctor Who has a habit of doing this with guest casts, where it's like they get big names in and then they'll use them for 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, I remember that. I remembered not too long ago, Colin McFarlane only had a small part in his episode before he became a ghost.
Yeah.
So his character died and became a ghost. I mean, admittedly, he did have a big part as a ghost.
Also, if you've noticed with Series 12, they've been really over-promoting all of the episodes.
Have they? Really?
With their guest cast.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially
every episode
3.
so far, apart from I don't even know if last week's episode was like, it was like, oh, you can't wait until the ending of this episode. Yeah. What's in this? Even this week's episode is like, you can't wait until what returns in this episode.
Oh, you thought the opener was big? Oh, just wait. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. The opener was big.
Yeah.
It's like I've been trying not to buy into hype.
But it's kind of hard not to with Spyfall being.
But then again, it's obviously a retraction from Series 11's kind of advertisements, because they did barely anything. Like, it was just like, here's the new trailer and that. And then
one started off really strong until the series aired, and then it just died.
Yeah. It Takes You Away's next time trailer was nothing. Literally, it didn't tease anything.
Then again, they had the advertised the episode against little nothing, because you can't like literally just spoil the whole thing. Yeah,
you can tease there's a monster in the woods or something.
It's a frog.
You can tease the first quarter.
Yeah.
First third. Yeah. You can tease there's something in the forest. There's some sort of monster thing. The whole tease, but the next time trailer didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The normal trailer might have, I can't remember, but the next time trailer definitely didn't. Say, we're in Norway and Ryan got scared.
Those are kind of bad.
Yeah, I think the normal trailers were just literally just the next time trailers just cut down on that.
Yeah,
I mean, we did see how bad like Resolutions was. Like, they only announced it like on Christmas Day.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that they even bothered like announcing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they might as well.
But this one, I think it's just been too much. It's just been like, oh, wait until this episode. Oh, what's going to happen in this one? And I'm just like,
is it the Black Guardian?
Is it?
At least
Susan?
At least they haven't. At least they haven't spoiled anything in any of the trailers just yet. They haven't done that.
Yeah.
Next time trailers in the Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat era, every other trailer would spoil something. How would the Doctor get out of this one? Oh, he's okay.
I mean, did you see the series trailers for like series 12? They edited out Sacha Dhawan, and that was.
Oh
great.
That
was apart from one voiceover bit, but we thought that was Graham.
Yeah, so exactly. We thought it was Graham, and we got.
Unless they redubbed it with Bradley Walsh, but I don't think so. But that's really cool.
No, I think that was just like because we didn't have any footage of the character or that. Like we would be definitely like suckered in that sort of like that, and
I mean, speaking of the man that was edited out. Okay, right. Honest thoughts. How would he rank with everyone as the Master?
High.
Yeah, I think he's on 3rd place, like under Jacoby and Delgado.
I'm not putting him in my ranking yet because I'm not sure. Again, because we're not sure if he's going to come back for the finale. Again, he probably might do.
I think he's going to be coming back at some point because he's been introduced this early.
Until the series is over, I will not rank Sacha Dhawan in. But if I had to, he would be, as you guys said, like pretty high so far. This is like pretty much like a new.
I would say
take on it.
3rd or 4th. Although, if I was going by TV, I'd say 3rd or 4th. If I was including Big Finish, I'd probably say 4th or 5th because Jeffrey Beavers is fantastic in Big Finish.
I prefer
Alex McQueen.
Yeah, I think I prefer.
Yeah, and Alex McQueen. I mean, I haven't heard much of Alex McQueen, but I've heard what I liked from him.
Actually, I kind of thought this joke. Do you know in Spyfall Part 2 how the Master asks for Neil? I was thinking of the Alex McQueen Master and him asking for Neil from the Inbetweeners, and because
no, Matt made this joke like a while ago when we were
shit.
Yeah, Neil is the timeless child.
Well, then again, it would make sense because of course Jay was in the next episode. There you go.
Robert's in the chat now.
Oh, okay. He's
going
to say
I'm the timeless child.
Actually, that would make a lot of sense.
Robert Morrison is the timeless child. Oh my god.
Big Finish isn't canon. Shocking. Controversy.
I know.
Let's not talk about Big Finish.
Well, I would like to say, yes, it is, because they gave the 6th Doctor a really good regeneration story.
They gave the 5th Doctor a character.
They gave the 8th Doctor...
They gave the 8th Doctor... Yeah.
The 8th Doctor full stop.
Yeah.
And they also gave the 7th Doctor to kind of roam free with the dark side of him.
Yeah, I loved what he was doing in Life 50%.
Live 34.
That one, yeah. I loved him just shouting at this dictator guy going, "Will you shut up?" as he's trying to talk. I loved that. So because this dictator guy had been causing so much terrible stuff and behind all of it. So hang on. He was causing so much terrible stuff, so it was really satisfying for the Doctor to lose his shit and tell him to shut up and stop him interrupting him.
The Master worked for Nazis.
The Master,
the Master got arrested.
No, the Nazis worked for the Master, and then the Doctor was like, "Okay, you're just gonna." The Nazis are just.
Yeah, can we talk about like the darker version of Jodie's Doctor? This
yes, please.
She's been given some edge, and I feel like if you were going to give her edge, they did it in the best possible way. Of she's got edge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's like a Neo 7th Doctor.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
This era is probably going to be the 7th Doctor's era all over again. I think it's like we've had the meh to average first season where really nothing kind of substantial happened, and then this second season is just where everything just goes down, and it works, with the Dalek story being first. If you count Resolution as a Series 12 story.
It's going to be included on the box set, which is annoying because I've got it individually. But that's right.
I'm getting the box set. I'm getting the
box set. I've got it individually, but I'll get in the box set as well.
Yeah,
because I'm getting the box set. I'll have it twice. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Twice over series 12 box set.
I have season 26 twice over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You have the DVDs and the Blu-ray.
Jean, are you okay?
Yeah.
Did I accidentally touch a nerve about saying owning season 26 twice?
What's wrong with season 26? Season 26 is great.
I think Jean accidentally ordered 2 Blu-rays.
Yeah, I did. I still don't have it though. Like, I saw everyone on Twitter was posting there. It's like, oh look, we got our season 26. It's not like I have
I've got mine today.
So literally, Jean's just stolen a season 26 box set for an unlucky person. That could have been my season 26 box set for all I know.
You can always, you could always send it back. Get a refund for one of them.
Send it back to me.
Oh,
I mean, I wouldn't. Or you could give it away as a free present. Hashtag my birthday's coming up in May.
Yeah.
I like how you say your birthday.
Or Tom's birthday's next week. No, it's not.
It's 2 weeks from now. It's 2 weeks from now.
Which Tom's birthday in 2 weeks.
It's my birthday in like.
You've got yours, Matt. Or getting yours anyway. You've got yours or getting yours. I haven't got any. Which is sort of conscious, but yeah.
Matt, the worst thing is basically. Wait a minute. Which episode comes out on your birthday? Is it 8 or 9?
It doesn't come out on my birthday, but I think it's episode 9.
It's episode 8.
Yeah, the thing is, you're not reviewing your episode on your birthday, so that's just bad.
I know you're right. It's number 9.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
9.
you are.
You're right. It's 9. Yeah, you are. Which is absolutely fine because 7. Yeah. Tom didn't want 7 because that was going to be his birthday.
I don't care.
Oh.
We don't.
You're doing. I thought I was going to do 7, and you do 8.
First few episodes of series 12.
So
I don't know.
So Darker 13's great. We stand a queen.
Yes,
stand a queen.
More Dark 13, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's looking like there's going to be more conflict as the series goes on.
Yeah.
It does seem like
the second trailer that came out.
Tougher.
What do you think of them so far, though?
So far, liking it. It does feel like a massive step up. Like, it doesn't feel like character development as such. It just feels like she's good now, and they've just sort of continued that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about the fam, like as a whole, like?
Yeah, the fam are a lot better as well. Like, they actually have character. Like,
and they've got things to do.
Yeah, I think I think that is it. It's the fact they've been given stuff to do, but also
apart from in episode 4.
We're introduced to them all.
Well, no, really, episode 3 actually, because the
episode
Yaz and Graham got sidelined in 3, and
to be fair, episode 2 they're all kind of sidelined, but I didn't mind that because it was.
No, actually,
that
was great.
Yeah, but it's not like a main big thing.
Oh no, but it's like
if you count Bradley Walsh's shoes as main thing.
Don't make me do the old shoe shopper.
The Doctor Who.
I love Bradley Walsh.
Can we talk about the Doctor Who poop side of this? Because they've just been absolutely epic over the last couple of weeks.
I've not really seen them.
Really?
I haven't. I've seen them post on Twitter, but I've always been out like in town when I've seen them on Twitter, and I'm like,
I'm sort of in the middle of just watch every
lecture, so I can't really watch it.
Watch every video they've made of series 12, apart from the Benny ones, because I think it's just annoying.
Oh,
Benny! Where's my Benny?
I think they did an episode count. A Benny count of how many times she screamed it.
About 21. I think it was
about 20ish. Yeah, 20 to 25. Yeah, I thought it was 22 or 23. Well, about 20 to 25.
Why didn't we get a Benny Summerfield return? With Benny?
I can't wait for them to bring out the Benny figure.
I can't wait for the Benny Big Finish spin-off.
with Clive returning.
Benny.
They could do a Benny spin-off. He's an old man. He could have decades of adventures.
Isn't the actress who played Vilma going to be returning in the series? Apparently she is.
Yeah.
So it's the Revenge of Benny.
Wait, the actress playing Vilma is coming back.
Yeah,
I've read
Jane Foster, I think it was on that. Jane Foster, something like that. Or
But
she's
dead.
On then.
Not the actress. The character's dead.
Well, actually, saying about that, about Orphan 55 and its shoddy editing, one of the characters returned where we thought she was going to be dead, and
but we didn't.
End.
Yeah, but with Vilma, we sort of heard the death.
Yeah,
and Yaz saw it. She had a great horrific expression on her face. Props to Man Gill for that, by the way.
Yeah, but she could have just spilled ketchup on the dragon. And just did the sound effects.
The other character.
Now I'm imagining like when Vilna dies, and Yaz watches. I'm just imagining like the director just walking up to Mandip and opening like a ketchup sachet, just squeezing it on her.
Well, the thing is, we never actually see any of the characters and the Dreg like in the same scene. They're always shot apart.
Yeah.
The
only time we saw them in the same scene is the Doctor and the Dreg.
It's such an odd choice.
Yeah.
You know what else? You know what else kind of like ticks me off? Like even in New Who, we got like whenever a character was like being destroyed by a monster, we actually got the shot of the monster probably like doing something to them. And in this one, it just felt like the violence was being very off screen for some reason. Like, why was that? Is it because it's too violent?
It's a horror movie to begin with. When you see them working in the corridor, like, okay, this is going to be quite freaky.
Well, it's literally like every death is like we don't see it. We don't see what they can do. Like even with something like the Absorber off, let's say something like that. We knew what we knew what it could do because we saw that, but we just didn't see what it didn't. It's just it's not. It wasn't scary. You know?
Great.
Tooth and Claw had some unique editing to display the deaths, but it sort of worked.
Yeah, like something like that. That would have been great or something. Like that. Like,
and you know what? This episode's probably going to get a 12 rating.
I want to know.
It's probably going to get a 12, and yet the violence isn't that bad.
That for the violence or for the sexual references in the series. Shall we talk about those?
I mean, episode 1, Vor, episode 2, choking, episode 3,
more choking,
and furries. Episode 4
and more choking.
I mean, I think the most sexual thing about episode 4 is just that Nikola Tesla looks really good.
To be honest, I agree.
What if you have like a scorpion kink or something?
Or you were just really into Angelina Hindra.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, the soundtrack doesn't care about her because the soundtrack in that sounded like Series 8 theme again. Which I don't mind the Series 8 theme. I don't know what you're talking about, but like it's that screechiness. I'm just thinking.
Robert's not liking our conversation topic.
The series, the editing of how she was revealed, all those close-ups quickly edited together, like just.
Yeah, you mentioned that in your review, and I agree.
Were they just trying to make a new Rachnos or something like that? Because again, we got that from the trailers. Like,
everyone said that. It's like, it's like the Rachnos.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I bet they're like, it's not the Rachnos. Why isn't it the Rachnos? Nothing said it was the Rachnos.
Yeah, I don't think they were connected in any way. I think it was just the more still.
I just think people are just sad, and I think people want the RTD era back. And through this first half of the series, we've had a lot more RTD stuff and Moffat stuff in the series. I mean, like the whole companion part of series of part 2 was Sound of Drums, just ripped off of Sound of Drums.
Oh yeah.
I mean, has anybody seen the Stu Bagful review of
I have.
Yeah, that's how much there's been put in, and compared to like Series 11, where it was just like we're gonna do this one idea and then stick with it, and the only stuff of Series 11 that you could see represented the old series was Kablam being something like Planet of the Ood or
Well, no, Kablam actually mentioned the Doctor literally was like, have I ever told you about that time I met Agatha Christie or something like that?
Oh yeah. But that was more straight references in that, and it was Series 11. It seemed a lot more like they were afraid to do that because if they did that, they'd alienate everybody from like the core audience, and this time they're just like fuck's sake, we're not gonna do that. We'll bring back the master. We'll bring back the tissue compression.
Like every episode,
done it correctly.
Things like, it's the Silurian gun.
Oh, it's that thing from Mysterious Planet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Here's a reference.
Actually, you know what I was thinking of? You know what I was thinking of? With the last episode with the Silurian gun, I was thinking, because you remember when they were saying that the Sea Devils might have been coming back? I was thinking because of the Niagara Falls and, the Silurian gun, I'm thinking, the Sea Devils might be coming back, but it turns out they weren't. Yeah. So,
Chris Chibnall brought back the Silurians to the new series, and he included them in another episode later on. So I think he will likely bring them back at some point in his era.
Mm-hmm,
not necessarily not straight away, but I think he'll bring them back at some point in his era.
Well, then again, we heard that 5 and 6 have been swapped over, so maybe episode 6 will be the Sea Devils episode, because 5 is reported the Sea Devils episode. If you looked at IMDb, which we did, of course. But
we'll see.
So
I think 6 is going to be the one with those bats.
And I was going to say 6 also had I think in the trailer, I don't know, unless that's a different episode, that's got a lot of water shots, so that'll probably be
I think that's going to be the one with
maybe.
I think that's going to be the one with the bats around the TARDIS, which I think is the one which I think will be the one with Jodie going into the sea, which I think is what you're thinking of. So it's probably going to be that one.
Yeah.
Not sure what 7's going to be, but he's got that strange guy in the TARDIS. And then 8's still a mystery. 9's 10.
Well,
then 9 might as well.
8's Mary Shelley. 8's Mary Shelley, and then apparently 8's Mary Shelley, and 9, 10 are Cybermen. And then we'll see.
I was told episode 8 was confirmed Cyberman when I'd done my part 2 review with Ollie.
Okay, well,
I saw it was listed that the Cybermen were coming back in episode 10.
Yeah, I thought that as well. That's what I was saying.
But then they said it was the Judoon episode for episode 6.
Yeah, which we knew for a long time, and that's why I'm saying and that's why I said they report the Sea Devils as well for 5, and then they've been swapped over, so it turns out maybe Sea Devils. Anyway, why are we talking about future episodes when we should be talking about the 4?
It's because episode 3 is not that interesting, so we prefer to talk about other episodes instead of that.
Jumping from episode to episode.
You know what? I also like how John said he wasn't going to talk about episode 1 and 2, and then just started talking about episode 1 and 2. I'm just thinking, you could just take this back seat.
Yeah, but if I don't, then tangents occur.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
which we've already done so far.
1 is an amazing master.
Yes. I'm sad it was not.
What's everyone's favorite moment of him so far?
Shit.
I think the bit when he just storms in, he has the tissue compression.
I think the whole Eiffel Tower scene, because that scene was just about.
That's like a great
you just like that because you have a choke king.
Actually, no, the hologram scene at the end.
Not really that. No. I was just thinking because it was a better Master and Doctor conversation that we have had since possibly the Russell T Davies era. Because I think
Survival personally.
No, okay.
Yeah. Since when?
Survival.
Yeah, probably since Survival, the best one since then.
It's the best time the Master and the Doctor have Actually, no, but since the TV movie, I forgot the TV movie happened.
The TV movie was good though.
And I always dress for the occasion. I know the Master's campy there, but he's funny campy.
He's constantly dressing for the occasion in Spyfall.
Why didn't we have an ambulance chase in Spyfall Part 2?
Oh,
darn it! 0 out of 10.
Yeah,
we could have. They could have brought back the mobile. They had the mobile chase in episode 1, and I was just thinking, why wasn't there an ambulance? There should have been an ambulance.
That motorcycle chase isn't as good as the one from the TV movie.
No,
just saying.
This is an ambulance.
It's better than the Day of the Daleks one, but that one wasn't. That was supposed to be just to laugh. That one with the Day of the Daleks with that mini trike thing. But that was just for laughs and so John Poe would get to drive another vehicle.
Why wasn't I know? This is for the TARDIS poster meme. If you get it, why wasn't the bike in Spyfall Part 1 the anti-grav bike? Come on, we need justice for anti-grav.
Thank
you. At least one person gets the joke.
Yeah, the Bells of St. John one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
David Tennant and Matt Smith drove motorbikes as well.
Yeah.
Sylvester McCoy did.
Yeah.
In a Master Toy.
Which makes it that Chris and
Martha invented motorbikes just for the Doctor to ride.
Yeah.
Which makes it Peter and Chris are the only ones not to ride motorbikes
in the new series.
Oh wait, yeah. Peter rode one? No, you were the tank.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. That's not canon.
In a Doctor Who annual comic strip, the 12th Doctor does ride a motorbike, but I don't think he has on the screen.
Jesus Christ! I was thinking about this. I was thinking, somebody's going to back it up and say it. But in a 12th Doctor annual comic, and I'm just thinking,
a comic in the annual, but I think it was the 2018 annual. Yeah, but that's it as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
he hasn't done it on screen.
No, I don't think. I think nine is the only one who hasn't. Like even in other stuff, like he hasn't. Like in books I've read, and anyways, we should stop talking about.
I mean, give Big Finish some time. They'll write it into a short story or something. Nick Briggs will say a bit, will narrate a bit where it says, and then the Doctor got onto a motorbike or motorcycle, and then did stuff.
In this series yet?
Not yet. He'll be voicing the Judoon.
I know
and
he will be, he voiced the Judoon and the Cybermen before, and he's gonna do it to this day.
Yeah, and the Daleks when they come back, because the supposed filming in Bristol, lovely city by the way.
Yes, it is rather.
So he'll be back for those, but for the first 4 episodes, he's not been in them. Last episode he was in was Resolution. So that answers your question, Matt. But tomorrow, this time tomorrow, you can say yes, he has been in the series so far, the first half of the series. Yeah, it's less than a day to Fugitive.
I'd like to mention how the chat has devolved.
Why? What's it saying?
Is it motorbike stuff?
No, it's
me and Matt are using both on the Whoniversals account.
Why are you both on the Whoniversals account? Nick's
I'm the one hosting the stream.
Yeah. Right, Robert Morrison likes Orphan 55. That's all right with me, mate. You can like.
Yeah, you can like it.
You can like it.
Next time I watch Orphan 55, I'll just walk into that invisible wall again and just forget.
I am a yes, we know.
Wait, one.
Yeah, Graham's been.
Was that the Judoon one? Because the images look similar. Sorry, I'm speaking to the audience.
Yes, the audience.
Why has Robert Morrison said Series 13 equals Season 26? Oh, I get it. Don't answer that. I get it.
Seventh Doctor.
Yeah.
I'm worried he's thinking it's going to get cancelled after Series 13, which I think
trust me, the fans so far they want it cancelled.
Yeah.
Even though it's stupid that they want it cancelled. Yet, like if you get cancelled, you're not going to get your male Doctor back. You are.
Yeah. So. You are not going to get any Doctor. Not new one anyway.
It's like I kind of want it to go away for a bit though, not because I don't like it, just because I feel like Doctor Who needs a bit of a break.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe if it took a break,
like more than a year.
Yeah, maybe if it.
Then again,
I think after the 60th, it should go on a hiatus for a bit.
But then again, after what we've seen so far, I was going to say, after we had that break this year, the viewing figures haven't been doing too well.
Yeah, I know, but that always happens after a year break. I meant
I know.
Series 10.
A 7-year break.
Series 5 did well after a year break, but then again, 2009 specials were the most watched thing that year. Even though there were only 3 of them.
That was back when
TV was different back then.
People cared.
Yeah, and also Doctor was at its peak in 2008. I really wanted to go back to 2008 style of
bring back David Tennant and Russell T.
peak style of appreciation.
Actually, I would love that. Not gonna lie,
bring
back
Tennant's
my favorite Doctor. Do it for the lols.
No, I'm joking. Don't bring back Billy Piper. Actually, bring back RTD characters. Like, if you guys have seen, apparently John Barrowman retweeted the. This is going to the rumors now, but apparently John Barrowman retweeted the Doctor Who thing, and apparently he follows the cast. So bring back Jack, because Russell wanted Christian.
Bring back Alonso,
Torture writer. Mostly in his Torture episodes, I think Jack was written very well.
Yeah.
And he can write for other eras of Jack, so it can't be for that. I'm just saying, bring back Jack at least.
Yeah, Stephen Moffat was going to bring back Captain Jack for an appearance, but they were busy with Torture until
War.
Yeah, but they were busy with Miracle Day.
I mean, it's better than the usual rumors of Rose is coming back, River Song is coming back. I'm just like, like just
top 10 things. Top 10 things we want from the next series. Number something. Returning characters. Insert which one's here. Rose.
Number 1.
Usually Rose.
The Doctor.
Rose, Jack, and River most likely. Sorry.
I want Spyfall to return.
I just want the Naimon to return in every. Make the Doctor a Naimon.
I want Robert Morrison as the Doctor. That's a joke.
Yeah. I want Robert Morrison as the Rani, just so we can't have Emily Wickersham as the Rani.
Yeah, I want Siobhan Reedman as the Rani on screen.
I want Nick Payne as the monk.
Oh, thank you, man. I am the monk. I'll be better, I promise. I will be better, I promise.
I want there to be a Judoon that's just named after you.
I want to be a Naimon.
Yeah.
I want to be Slovene.
Robert Morrison is saying the Fisher King should return. I actually wouldn't mind that.
No, that's too far. That's too far, mate. Then again, if you want the Fisher King, let's just have the 13th Doctor talk to the audience again.
I like that. I like the bit when Doctor spoke to the audience.
Question.
Did everyone remember that one broadcast of Before the Flood where the 12th Doctor just went all Malcolm Tucker and just talked to the audience like it was Malcolm Tucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Question. Who composed Beethoven's Fifth?
Question. Who really wrote Orphan 55? Because
question. When are we actually going to?
Oh no, it's definitely. It was definitely Ed Heim. Ed Heim definitely wrote Orphan 55.
So, what was that score?
I would give it an 8 out of 10.
I gave it a 9.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 overall.
I would give it a 4 out of 10.
Oh, very funny.
Get it. 4.
I give it 5 Lenny Henrys playing Raid Shadow Legends out of 5.
Okay.
So it's pretty positive from us.
Yes.
We have nothing wrong with it. It's not like
Well, I wouldn't say nothing, but
yeah. 5.
Yeah. I mean, that episode.
To talk about it. I said my piece on it.
I have a lot to say about the episode.
I already said a lot about the episode, so I'll just fill in the blanks when we get to them.
What I say about the episode? It was not good. There you go. I wanted to be. I was literally wanting to be Graham banging against that invisible wall.
Okay, so
this was the first episode for a while that I've been through the episode, and I wasn't. I mean, I didn't really enjoy it. Takes you away on first broadcast, but I liked it. Fair enough. But this time, I was literally thinking. I was literally not having a good time with it. Well, I enjoyed it a bit more in the rewatch, but story-wise,
a late Stephen Moffat episode that just slipped through for some reason. Like Ed Heim had probably pitched this to Stephen Moffat, and Stephen thought, "No, we're not going to do this." And then Chibnall was like, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll do this, and we'll just keep everything we did."
Spyfall was more Stephen-esque.
Yeah,
it's like I have an interest.
No. Spyfall wasn't Stephen-esque.
No, it was very Stephen-esque.
Well, Spyfall Part 2 was
like Errol Stephen.
Yeah, fair enough.
55 is an interesting one because I watched it before everyone else did, and seeing Twitter, the response wasn't particularly great.
Yeah.
I went into it, and I had a good time. I then went and rewatched it the day after, I should say. I can't time travel. Yeah, it's very flawed, but I don't hate it. I think it starts off really great. I think I love the setup. It's a bit quick because they literally arrive and it's like they've already taken over, and as soon as Ryan gets there, he gets like bit by the Hopper virus and whatever.
I think that's funny.
To me, I felt like
too many ideas.
Orphan 55 was midnight, but we only had it from Don's perspective.
Yeah, I would have liked more stuff like at the spa place. In fact, I would have just liked to see if the concept was just this virtual,
this
hotel.
Hotel. Don't make it Nikola Tesla's house, the Night of Terrors. Make it the Hotel of Horrors.
Yeah, and we had time to flesh out the characters.
Yeah.
Actually, not even that. Take away some characters because
the thing is, right? See, when they go in that thing, not all of them should have went. We should have had like half of them go off.
Why did Hyphen go? Why did Hyphen go?
Because she wants to mean well for all the people.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, literally, the only reason she's there is to get killed.
Why did Ryan go? Why did Bella go if she wanted to blow up?
Why did Graham go? He could have gotten cancer again.
I mean,
that's the story arc of the season, not the time of his child. Is Graham going to get cancer? Is he going to die? Because in that season, part 1, he's at the doctor's, and then
I remember everyone thought that that's how series 11 was going to end. Like Ryan was going to die. No, Graham was going to die, and that was when we'd get the
again, it makes
okay, yeah, I don't know what happened, but the Wi-Fi seemed to have went a bit funny.
I think we talked about Dawson and John beforehand. Oh, wait a minute, Spyfall. It's taking over your internet.
Anyway, so Orphan 55, right. It was, Graham, it's a radiated wasteland. Why does the doctor let Graham go in there? She knows he's a cancer survivor.
What it should have been was...
What's going on?
We're speaking about
the two soldiers. The doctor, Yaz, because of course Yaz would help the doctor in that, and probably Vilma, because it was Ben.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the characters who should have gone out and which ones should have stayed behind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Why did Bella go? Because she was wanting to blow up the thing anyway. So
exactly.
That makes sense, yeah.
Bella Graham, James Buckby's character and his son, they could have stayed behind. And then the doctor...
Why is he bringing a kid into
Yeah.
Sorry.
The doctor, Ryan, the two soldiers, and with Vilma could have gone.
Yeah, it was literally just to kill off characters.
Hyphen with a 3. She could have stayed behind. She got killed. She got killed off with no love or care.
It made no sense as well. They all left. They all came at the thing. The doctor was the last one, and there was a few seconds after, and just Hyphen pops out. They've already halfway ran across to the thing. It's she just gets pulled off. Okay.
Yeah.
Found some acorns.
I mean, now you bring that
plan would have went off Stanley. The problem was, and she even said in the episode, "Oh shit, I should have stayed behind the hotel because my plan would have gone."
Yeah.
I'm just thinking,
and Jean, what you were saying just now with Hyphen, was it you or was it someone else?
Yeah.
Now that you bring that up, I'm actually now thinking that might be bad editing as well.
Yeah. The editing was terrible. The thing banging on the roof. What's going to happen? They then leave, and then there's nothing there. And then next minute, Hyphen just gets dragged away.
You know how I say it was midnight? I was saying midnight. Why didn't we just have midnight with that kind of monster? We did the drags until
I'd have preferably just like they done more Paradise Tower stuff, like over at the.
And whoever said
I would have
Mysterio,
preferred if they did
whoever,
more Paradise Tower stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a Paradise Towers thing.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be like Paradise Towers. And whoever mentioned that they had a mysterious planet reference, I got that.
Yeah,
because of what they found.
I did not mention that in my review, only because I felt like, because it's a review, like not everyone who's going to be watching it is going to be like a long-term fan who watched the Mysterious Planet.
Yeah,
that was.
Then again,
but,
season.
I mean, of course
then
I
again,
realize that, but like,
then again, season 20. Season 23 did get released on Blu-ray a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like
that filming it done because potentially this would have been filmed something like maybe March or something like. We don't even know. The only thing about the filming schedules is about 5 because that was filmed in summer. Because I remember there's somebody on a different group I'm in. And he got photos of Jodie and that because they were filming in Gloucestershire because he lives in Gloucestershire. I'm pointing that out to you, right? You know who you are. But yeah, I was just saying, just like we should have got a midnight situation where like, and he even had the banging on the thing. I was just thinking we should have just had the dregs and the voice and even the Time of Angels, like because that voice. Could have been replayed to Vilma, and she could have still had Benny around. And then it turns out, like, oh yeah,
that could work.
Yeah.
I mean, I hated how it was like a toxic wasteland as well, and then it was like, oh, but like there's trees and bushes.
Yeah,
just like that wouldn't have been hard to like.
What did everyone think of the angle of like the angle about it being? Change.
I mean, the twist was a bit random and a bit cliche.
Yeah.
The actual message and speech wasn't on the
one at a time
at all.
I had the rumors in hindsight because I think they said the rumors were saying, oh, one of the episodes is going to be like properly like it's going to be talking about some stupid stuff about climate change. I was thinking, oh, that's nuts. That's like, and then this came around. And I was thinking, oh god,
it's not what they done. It's how they done it.
Yeah,
the problem.
Yeah, I mean, it
shouldn't have been a twist.
Yeah,
upon the premise.
When we first watched it, it did sound very preachy. My mum even said so.
I didn't think
after thinking about it a bit more, it actually made a lot of sense. It's just the way that they did it.
But I just think it's bad because everyone's complaining, just like, oh, Doctor Who's being too preachy.
This Doctor Who
audience. Then again, last series was very kind of preachy. It was very kind of preachy because I'm gonna talk a little bit off topic here, but about series 11 and that. I had a friend who we met up about. Like this is before 5 came around. He hadn't watched any of Series 11, but he can remember the Saranga conundrum, and the only thing he can remember is the man having the baby. And I was just thinking, have you actually watched that? It wasn't the man having the baby; it was like aliens and that. And that's what I thought about Orphan 55. It shouldn't have been Earth that has got climate change. It should have been a planet.
Yeah. It should have.
And
like this is what could happen to Earth. Like just change it from to a planet, and it would have made more sense.
Read about this,
Yeah, sorry. It's just, because I just kept thinking, if you don't see the episode, and it's in the episode, but if you just kind of change something, I don't think everybody would have been pissed off.
I completely agree. I think it's more the BBC, how they handled it has gave this episode a worse reception. And it should have stay for the ending, and then uploading videos like why people are calling the Doctor the Space Greta Thunberg and all that. Like, what are you doing, Doctor Who? What are you doing?
Well,
it wasn't as preachy. It wasn't even that preachy. Yeah. But don't acknowledge it. Don't be like, oh, this is really important, guys. Stay till the end. Oh, big, especially like after you just had the Master and Gallifrey blown up.
Yeah. This is why people are already getting disappointed for next episode's reveal or big surprise because
it's like
that's why I don't buy into hate.
Me off, right? we didn't get the coming soon trailer. We got a normal trailer for episode 5, but the BBC America, for some reason, got a coming soon trailer, which we had to get like a day afterwards. And it was just like, why does BBC America need to get something that we should get on the unless they were going to put it on this episode, which made no sense because it's like doing stuff in this episode. But it's like the marketing's been out of whack. It's just been like, we'll announce this, or we'll just in this episode.
Why did they do a coming soon trailer after episode 4? Why didn't they wait till midway with episode 5?
Probably because putting the Judoon in would probably have.
Because they would have had some 5 and 6 shots in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had 7 shots as well. So,
Well, they'll probably have 8. They probably have 8, 9, and 10 shots as well somewhere.
Well, they have the whole series. It's just I think because and again, there
better be another one after 6 or 7. There better be another coming soon trailer.
Viewing figures and that. That would have probably saved the viewing figures. It's like, stay for the rest of the series. This is what happens. Because with series 12, we don't have like a Eurovision kind of replacement. We don't have like, unless it's going to happen like out of nowhere, they're going to say like, oh, by the way, Doctor Who's getting pushed back for a week, which will help Sean, because that means his review.
Shut up.
No, I'm just saying we haven't had the Eurovision kind of thing, so that's probably the reason why. Maybe, I don't know. Is anybody going to check like BBC America just to see if it's going to happen next week or not? Because if it is, then it's going to kind of piss them off because they're going to have to wait a week and that. Because unless like it's probably because of Super Bowl and that, because they've got the Super Bowl next week. That's probably why it was put on, because they've got the Super Bowl this week. Yeah, because it happened, and they're probably going to miss a week and then come back next week that you're doing, even though everybody's probably spoiled it and that.
Yeah.
You know what I miss episodes being leaked out, like last year's Witchfinders got leaked out.
Really?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched Witchfinders when they got leaked. And on TV obviously. But...
You naughty boy.
Shut up. I followed the crowd.
Yeah, the only leaked thing I watched was that first scene with 13 when it was leaked in June.
Oh yeah,
2018.
Yeah, that too,
just that
too, and the falls and that. But actually, should we say apart from episode 5, there's been not really many leaks. The series compared to series 11 and that, like, we didn't get the master leaked finally, because that was something that pissed. We didn't get the master leak, which was like finally. Really used 10, and we just didn't like. Again, as I said, they removed Sacha Dhawan out of series 12 trailers, and that can't help the advertising that. So Orphan 55. What do we think? Score kind of sense. I'm going to give it
what I gave in my review, and that's what I stick by.
I'm going to give it 2 Grimm's banging walls out of 5.
It should be a 4, but I'm going to give it a 5.
No, I'll give it a 4, because there's a lot more ideas it should have used in that, and it's just
because I kind of enjoyed it. Like overall, like I can still have a good time with it, but it's like I know that it's really bad.
I would have given it a 5 if it wasn't for the mirage of Benny memes. That's just
Benny. What do you mean?
So basically, if Robert didn't exist,
I didn't find that annoying in the episode. It was just like after like all the memes.
If Robert didn't exist, we wouldn't have had the best video of the Whoniversals last year, which is the top 5 Gallifrey stories.
No. If Robert didn't exist, I would have had to put out an apology for Cancer of the Daleks, which was the real best video last year.
What's this year's Cancer the Judoon?
Well, I mean, we've got like
back on track. Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror. Yeah. Or for you, Nick, it would have been Nick Payne's Night of Terror.
Yeah.
That's like
Nick Payne's Night of Pain.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. That was
it was.
Have you guys done scores for Orphan 55 yet? Did I miss that?
Yeah.
Oh, you went away.
I didn't.
No, yep.
Sorry?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, we did.
Oh, mine's a 5, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I did two. I did two. Graham's banging walls out of 5, which equals a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
No,
What was John's? Because I know he liked it.
I gave it a 5. Like it should be a 4, but it's like I didn't. But it's really flawed.
Yeah, I know Matt.
Because I enjoy it, but it's so flawed that I'm just like, it's no more than a.
Yeah, I know you gave it a 6 in your review. So we'll say. So we'll say this episode's a mixed bag.
Yeah, some good ideas, really badly handled.
But it's not the worst thing you've ever seen.
No. I don't get all these people that being like, it's the worst episode of all time.
Oh no, it's not that. I mean, it's probably it might be my least favorite of the era so far, but then I'll have to rewatch some from last year again, and that's so far.
I'd say like
I'm gonna have to rewatch them.
That's
I mean, it's I've got to rewatch a few, but I think it's definitely up for competition.
Yeah, unless the next series is going to be worse.
Oh yeah, like I said, so far it's contender.
What's the series peak with Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror?
I think most people like it.
Yeah,
I like it. You like it.
Yeah, most people are saying it's a sort of return to form, and I'm just
I think it might be. It could be my favorite.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I don't think it's a return to form, but it's definitely a strong one.
I've only seen it once, but I really
Do you guys think if say someone like the Series 11 team wrote it, of course, I think what's been the problem with sort of the first 3 episodes is it's sort of the older writers, and I think they're really good second time round. But we've had a new writer for this one.
So fresh.
It felt like a Series 11 episode, but they've improved on everything they went wrong.
Yeah. Well, Orphan 55 felt like a Series 11 episode when it started with the first scene.
Yeah. No,
I think it's more like a Series 6 or 7 episode. Well, even then, Series 6 had a hotel themed episode.
Yeah, God Complex. That was good.
Yeah.
God Complex 10 out of 10. It has the 9 on.
Close. Nearly.
11 out of 10.
It had a reference to the 9 on.
Yeah.
It is automatic.
I give it a 2010 out of 10 because it had David Williams, otherwise known as the best comedy. Little Britain. I'm joking.
Anything to do with Little Britain is banned on this channel.
It's coming back.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter earlier. But I can tell you guys are going to be happy.
Matt and
I don't care.
Just shout to the camera, "We are coming," with Little Britain return.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably won't watch it.
That, the main 3 people in Little Britain are in Doctor Who.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the worst part is one of those people is Tom Baker, and that's annoying me.
Do you think he'll be narrating the new series?
No, probably not.
Lindsay Duncan did Come Fly With Me. She narrated that.
I don't want to hear those words.
I haven't watched
Why are we speaking about this?
I don't know.
That's okay. If we're gonna talk
the best thing about Come Fly With Me was Mr. TARDIS Review's review.
That's why we only need 2 people in like these.
The best part about Come Fly With Me is that it makes Talons of Wang Chiang look okay.
Okay, back to Nick Payne's Night of Pain.
Talons of Wang Chiang's good if you ignore that stuff.
Yeah, just ignore it.
It's a product of the time. It's the 70s.
Let's not get into this debate.
I give it full rotten cheese.
Why have we started this again?
I don't know.
Blu-ray soon. Oh,
yeah.
Anyway, so
April.
Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, you can shut up now because you've reviewed it.
Yeah.
He didn't just review it. He invented it.
Yeah. Well, did you like it? Did you like the review this time round? It was shorter and it was snappier. Hopefully.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was much better. Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to get the 10 minutes Matt wanted, but yeah, I was trying to go for 10 minutes, but it ended up being about.
It was a good review. I
Yeah, it was about
the sketch, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know it's not the best sketch. Sorry,
it should have had you like going into your bed and then.
Oh
no one's gonna get that.
Well, not unless the secretary was involved.
Wait, what? Oh no!
No one listening is.
Oh no! Don't know
before you join.
I mean, the other thing I would have done would have been the only other thing I would have done would have been Ryan exclaiming that the faceless ones in Fury from the Deep were being animated. Well, then again, that would have been better for it. That would have been better for Orphan 55's review.
Yeah,
and that one had that one. I did a sketch with Benny. Not Benny.
Yeah, so it was a good episode, wasn't it?
Which one?
Yes.
The good one was good.
The one with the Tesla guy.
Oh yeah.
Nitz was good.
Okay, back to my Night of Terror. Off you go. Yeah, okay, off you guys. Off you guys go.
So, Nikola Tesla was a cutie, wasn't he? I mean, he was a good character, wasn't he?
Yeah, I do have to agree. He does look good.
The guy that played him did a really good job, I think.
Yeah, he was really into the role from that first second.
About shipping the character.
Yeah.
With 13 because they work so well.
Yeah, they do.
Scene where like Nikola Tesla was like opening up to the Doctor, and it's just like they just connected. Like,
that's the thing. I think that's the first time we've probably seen 13 like properly connect on that level with someone. It was just
and also there's like the last scene of him in the TARDIS. I was just thinking, wow, that's a great he should just stay on. And I'm just it's just like one of those guest characters like where we just can't let him stay on because like also do you know how like this is I know we're gonna go back to Spyfall here, but you know how Spyfall like they wiped the memories. Why didn't they wipe the memories in this episode?
Yeah,
because it felt like they were more just leaving it on a
happy note.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I feel like maybe
I feel like it's because it wouldn't have disrupted the course of history.
Yeah.
Like Ada Lovelace knowing about computers.
Yeah, plus Ada Lovelace meets the Fourth Doctor.
Yeah.
Well,
Mary Shelley, if they're doing that story, if it's going to be inspiring Frankenstein, then after she's written Frankenstein, she's going to meet the Eighth Doctor.
Didn't she meet the Eighth Doctor before she met? No.
I don't know. I haven't heard those ones yet.
No, she wasn't even married when.
No.
If they don't mention the Doctor's met her before, I think a lot of people are going to be annoyed.
Well, the Doctor met Ada Lovelace before.
Well, the thing is, in with Night of Terror, it felt more like the Vincent van Gogh like thing, where it's like they were just adding something like. Good.
Yeah.
Also, Big Finish's A Lovelace story came out around the time they were making it. The Mary Shelley stuff has been out for a decade almost.
Oh God.
Yeah, a decade since Company of Friends, and almost a decade since the other ones.
Since the Silver Turk, yeah.
Yeah, that was 2011, so it's been nearly a decade. And Company of Friends was 2009, so they can reference Big Finish without being too direct. Whilst with Ada Lovelace, it came out around that time of filming. So they might not have been able to add it in. They might not even have known about it, to be honest.
Yeah. I think
I didn't even know about it.
Night of Terror might be like one of the best like historical-driven pseudo-historicals we've had in a very long time.
It's not historical.
Oh, yeah, I think
it's historical.
Hold on. What?
I mean,
I said pseudo-historical, and like, but the historical element of it.
Yeah.
Like particularly strong compared to like
the stuff to do with Tesla and Edison.
And to be honest, it didn't feel like one like the series 11 episodes where I will probably say like they felt more like lessons, like the episodes like with Rose and that. It just felt like more like he's an interactive kind of lesson.
This felt like they were just turning up and then an event took place.
Yeah. Like this is completely brand new events that have probably happened or based on stuff and that.
Yeah,
and it makes sense. So
I almost wish the Skiffra weren't in it, but I get why they're there because they're sort of there to, like, mirror what's happening with Edison and Tesla. It's like they take everything.
Yeah, it does make sense that they do need some sort of sci-fi element there.
Yeah,
I mean, you can argue that with Demons of the Punjab, you can argue that if it was needed or not. So I don't think it's that necessary, but I guess why it's there.
The Witchfinders is a better argument.
Everyone
I've talked to agrees with the Witchfinders. No one I've talked to agrees with me with Demons of the Punjab.
I think Witchfinders should have been a pure historical. I agree with you there.
Definitely, yeah.
Rosa is the one I think. Yeah. Rosa's the one I think works as it is.
Similar to Rosa. Yeah.
Because Krasko, I just wish Krasko was better handled and wasn't just he's a space racist.
Here. Same thing with the Skipper here, because the Skipper would just kind of generic. To, create a plot. They were needed to create an actual interesting plot because there's not much you can do with Thomas Edison
and ideas. It was very different this time. Like have an alien menace who was not really wanted to kill the celebrity, because legit, like in the Russell era, we had most of them just wanted to kill, like, the girl was trying to the girl, like the werewolf was trying to kill Queen Victoria, or trying to kill like Shakespeare, or a giant trying to kill Agatha Christie, and it's just like this time,
or the alien mud trying to enter King James, you know?
Oh God.
I had to phrase it like that. The alien mud climbing inside Alan Cummings.
It just felt bad. It felt like, you know, they needed the guest character instead of just thinking, because really you could just think about, like, you know, Tooth and Claw and that, and think, well, why did they need to kill Queen Victoria and that, or why did they need to? I know for Shakespeare Code that makes more sense because it was like witches and that, but why do they need to do that? But with this one, it felt like, you know, because Nikola Tesla is an inventor and they obviously have something that they want fixed and that, even though they should have just gone for like a very famous engineer or something like that. You could have gone for if you're going to go for returning people, you could have gone for like Robert Stevenson from The Mark of the Rani. Not just
that would be good.
Yeah, and because you could have gone for like somebody like that, and you know, but it made sense that they want him to sort of like fix it, but also of course invent something, because he because I'm not sure yet, because I haven't really researched up on Nikola Tesla even after the episode, but with the, you know, communications to Mars, actually to be honest, why wasn't the Ice Warriors? Because it's a better story. That would have been a better story for something like Empress of Mars, because you can see it. About? You know how like I think it's like the throwaway kind of thing about the throwaway plot about, like, you know, Nikola Tesla's, like, you know, he did messages to Mars. I was just thinking, why wasn't it the Ice Warriors? Like, actually, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, it sounds much better Empress of Mars than the Empress of Mars.
Then again, Doctor Who has about 3 or 4 different Martians in the show.
Yeah.
The Ice Warriors are the most notable. You had the Ambassadors of Death, which are completely different species.
Were they from Mars?
I don't think the Flood would want anything to do with
the Flood. And well, I mean, there's some other creature that they were serving that we never saw, which actually that was actually pretty cool. We didn't see what it was, and it's a bit like a midnight thing.
Yeah,
but we saw their servants.
We never saw in that.
Yeah, so
that
was interesting.
Did you guys immediately think about Angie when you saw the Skifra Queen? Because every time they did a close up, I kept looking at her eyes and I was thinking, that's just not really you. Unlike someone like the Empress of the Arachnos, I think, like, it's not a very good kind of prosthetics job.
No, it's not.
It's just
the prosthetics. Even the CG at points, it's just like it doesn't look that great in comparison to the episode.
Yeah, I definitely saw it in the face. It was Angie.
With the Arachnos, unless you've seen like what Sarah Parish, the actress, looks like in real life, like even now, I'm like,
I know what she looks like, but not from that. I can tell what she looks like from Atlantis.
It just looked a bit cheap.
Yeah,
and it was kind of annoying because I thought that the rest of the episode up to seeing them looked great. I thought it was shot really nicely. All the costumes, set
I think this episode has some of the most obvious CG of this era of the show.
I love when they're being like chased down the street.
Yeah,
like they're right behind them, and then like
that honestly felt a lot faker than it should have. Was. Yeah.
I mean, I did like how
hailing up.
I did like how they couldn't run properly. One of them crashed into a fruit car. Some of them kept bumping into each other.
The
bread car. Sorry. Bread car. Sorry, one of them went into a bread car. They wouldn't be able to turn corners very well. They kept crashing into each other and went hiss at each other for a second. It was quite funny.
You make a character that can chase other people, but you add comedy to it, and you add how they're a little stupid. Which
the rolling bread. Everyone latched onto the rolling bread. I don't get why.
Which rolling bread?
It's because they like slowly zoom into it. It's like, oh, that's gonna hold them back. It's like they just stop for a snack, and that explains why they didn't catch up with them.
So why didn't they just run to a bakery, and then that would have been it?
I know.
There's one true weakness.
Because it was like the classic scene where you're being chased, and like a character will like get oranges or something, like throw them from a stall. It's kind of like that, but.
Yeah,
right.
That would be funny.
I'm pretty. At least they didn't get the kid. At least they didn't get like the kid to run along, and that would have been kind of stupid and derivative because they would just be like, "Oh, at least they did something like the right thing instead of like using that kid as like oh, is this kid? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna throw the bread at them. That would have been like sort of like stupid in that place.
Yeah, that kid, I have to say, had some very bland expressions.
Yes.
I think he can take down.
The one thing Orphan 55
he can take direction. What?
The one thing Orphan 55 did better than Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror.
Yeah.
Was the child actor.
Yeah. Kid actors.
We was like the.
Yeah, we haven't had that many child actors in this.
Yeah. We had Roger from His Dark Materials in Orphan 55. Even though he stormed off at one point just because.
Just because plot.
But then again, that is a kid.
But even then, it does nothing it doesn't add to the plot whatsoever. You just
it's sort of like, not here, we're gonna die, and it's like you just turn.
And he's only just there so he could return later on. It's just like, at least, even though the villains weren't handled that well.
Whoa, one at a time.
Same if it takes you away. Ed Time's episodes are about dysfunctional families.
Although there might be one too many in the second one.
It's like.
Because he's got two. He's got in Orphan 55. He's got two.
No, It Takes You Away had two as well.
Sorry, not It Takes Away. Orphan 55 had two. It Takes Away. I mean, if you count the main characters, but that was the main focus of that episode. In Orphan 55, it was just there.
I would also say in It Takes You Away because the story was more centered on it. It made sense and it worked
exactly.
But with this one, it was just sort of like a kind of a plot in the plot we already had. It's like, oh, well, he's got a kid and the kid works better than him. Okay, but what does that mean? Apart from it solves part of the ending. It's not really useful in that. It's just
they're just there.
And so at least they didn't repeat that with that kid there and just made him like a big important kid part, like what Stephen Moffat would do. Like Stephen would do that, and it just would have been stupid.
I like how this has just turned into an Orphan 55 discussion. Everything we speak about just goes back to
no, like the first half was Spyfall, and then this is Orphan 55. Whilst we're talking about all of it.
But
we'll probably start talking about Orphan 55 again in the next discussion when we're talking about the next 4 episodes, and it has absolutely nothing to do with them. Like we're talking about episode 7, and then we just talk about how Orphan 55 was worse.
The Timeless Child is the 55th Orphan.
I mean, that would make sense. If that's what it meant.
It doesn't load it. Oh no! Don't bring back the hybrid.
Don't stop the hybrid.
Please, I am actually begging you.
Don't bring back the what?
The hybrid.
The hybrid.
Oh God, no. They boxed
actually
that.
maybe that kid being shoved away in Nikola Tesla's Night of Terrors was actually the timeless child.
I mean, it makes sense.
Theory crafting per episode. The timeless child in Spyfall was Neil.
I don't know who Neil was.
55
Neil from Leave Between Us.
55th Orphan. The timeless child in Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror was the bread.
I mean, in Spyfall there was this. In Spyfall, there was this random shot of what looked like a young black girl in front of this futuristic building, which may or may not have been filmed in South Africa.
I think it's supposed to be the Death Zone. I've seen. Like the big tower,
I wouldn't be surprised if it was I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Death Zone before it became a wasteland in Wales, which I like. I like it. I like it. Looks like Wales.
A wasteland in Wales.
I mean, they could actually go and physically film in Wales. To be honest, they're in Wales.
It's now a prequel to The Five Doctors, apparently.
Not Spyfall. The events of The Timeless Child.
Oh, The Timeless Child. The Timeless Child is a prequel to The Five Doctors. Okay.
Well,
okay.
Or a sequel.
I think we should possibly, until the series is over, I think we should possibly take The Timeless Child and just put it away in a box somewhere.
Well, that's clearly what Stephen Moffat does.
By the end of the series, I'm pretty sure.
Jodie Whittaker teased it could go on to next series.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that.
No, I like it. It's just an overarching thing.
You know what I'm not happy about? Jodie Whittaker going on for series 13.
I'm happy about that.
I mean, but we knew it months ago. I don't know why
Rose is her favorite companion. No, Jodie Whittaker says Rose is her favorite companion. Not my doctors go, oh, that's because everyone knows who Rose is. Bradley Walsh not knowing who the Masters is. Classic Brad.
Yeah.
Not my doctors.
Okay, Matt, you and your Facebook memes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, don't diss
Or
my
Twitter.
horrible histories and maths memes that I have on my Facebook feed, okay?
They made me put Orphan 55 from a 5 to a 4 because I hate Benny memes.
Benny!
For God's sake. If it's not Bernie, I'm not going to care.
I'm sorry, Tom, but I did a Benny meme for my review sketch on my main channel. In good news, but I can please you in knowing that I can please you in letting you know that Vilma got eaten by some dregs at the end.
Wait, how did you recreate that? I need to watch that now.
Nick.
Sorry?
Can please us, Nick.
Yeah, I believe it. I did the Benny memes, and then Wilma got eaten by the dregs. It was supposed to be funny.
At least I'm not going to do a Benny joke in the next one, all right? I promise.
No, there won't be Benny jokes in Fugitive of the Judoon. No, unless Dr. Food's doing them.
Just talk about what because apparently Vinay Patel's saying like, oh, the next episode is going to be horny, and I'm just going to be thinking, oh,
well, yeah,
it's because the Judoon are in it.
Yeah, they have horns.
I have a bet Chris Chibnall was because Stephen like sometimes because talking about serious name, Stephen obviously wrote the Danny and stuff thing, so I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be something like that in the next episode. Like Chris is gonna be the horny jokes man because we already know like what he's capable of putting in. So
yeah.
Actually,
there's been a lot more co-write stories in the last few years.
Chris Chibnall being announced as the co-writer was out of left field because we were like, oh,
Vinay Patel arc stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought it was I thought it was going to be a Chris story when I first heard it, but then when it was listed on the writers, okay.
Well, I had heard that he was writing 5, so it didn't shock me too much.
I was stupid and actually thought Russell was writing 5 because, you know, he
said he's not coming back.
Russell or Phil Ford, because Phil wrote Prisoner of the Judoon.
Yeah.
Phil Ford's come back. Okay, right, that's fine. But those
that would be good.
But I just want Russell back. All right.
Okay.
I'm series 13. I want a writer from either series 1 to 10 and or the classic series. And when I say and/or, there's only one right.
Ghost Light 2. Ghost Light Harder. Ghost Light 2. Electric Boogaloo.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Lungbarrow being adapted, but that might be better for that might be better for audio. Whoa, one at a time. One at a time.
Looms before wombs. Hashtag looms before wombs. Canalize Lungbarrow.
I mean, I haven't read the story, but still. Maybe it'd be better as an audio.
Yeah. Do you know how like Unit's been away for like series 11 and 12? I bet they're bringing it back for like the series 13, like the first 2 episodes.
Which one?
Episode.
What do you think they're bringing back?
Yeah, because like that would make sense in the season 26 kind of comparisons. It's like they're doing a battlefield for season 13 and that.
Yeah. Who did you say should be back in series 13?
Unit.
Oh yeah, Unit. They should.
Because by then they would have been gone for like. I don't get this, which is stupid. Like they say, "Oh, Torture and the Unit are gone," and I know what Chris is trying to do. He's trying to remove Unit from the series because they got too much. Well, because they got too much in series like 8 to 10 or whatever, and I can guess that too because that was. And they're doing like Tom Baker stuff. Like they're doing like a Tom Baker book where they're basically like, you know, because series like the Capaldi's era was very like unit centric and that, and the doing the Tom Baker thing, just like they address units there, but they're just like, oh well, we're not going to put them in anymore. Yeah, and so I guess they're going to bring them back, and that's why they haven't brought them back for the next episode. It's just bewilders me because that would have been a unit story. That would have been a unit story.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know why he said Torchwood was gone because of the events of Children of Birth. I mean, I know Big Finish. I know Miracle Day and Big Finish exist, but
technically with Big Finish, it sort of works.
Yeah, I mean, if technically, God Amongst Us.
Yeah, with God Amongst Us. Yeah.
Are they gone again?
By the way, spoilers for Gods Amongst Us if you haven't listened to it.
So they've disbanded again.
Yeah. Well, basically the members are on the run because basically Yvonne did something. Mistakes. Let's just call them mistakes.
So this is basically Children of Earth again, except, what happened in Children of Earth when they went on the run?
No, it happened from the inside. Let's just say that.
Okay. Yeah,
but
anyways, there's been a
discussion about
Nicholas of Terrors.
Yeah, it was a good episode. I think they got the balance right between.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, that kid was best actor to 2000.
Yeah, I thought it was a good episode. I gave it an 8.
Yeah,
I think some bits could be better.
Are we going to give scores
yet?
Yeah.
I mean, we've already given scores.
Because of that screeching of the soundtrack, I would have, if it wasn't there, I would have given this like a 9.5, but I'm going to give this an 8.5 because of that.
Okay.
Automatically, the soundtrack's going to annoy me. Like, again, as I've said many times before, I cannot watch the Sea Devils because of the bloody soundtrack and that. Like, it's annoying. If there's a part of the soundtrack which is annoying, I'm not going to, watch it again. I'm probably going to mute that bit now. And yeah, so it'd be 8.5. Oh, if you want the jokey bit, it'd be 8 bread. It'd be 4.25.
I'm the math guy, and you're correct.
Okay.
Yes.
What score did you give it, Sean?
I give it an 8.5.
Okay, so so I'm technically the lowest scorer, but not by much, because it's an 8 to a 9 from the 4 of us.
Great.
It's the best episode of the season so
far.
So far. Unless next episode is actually better.
Yeah, unless if they actually make like a 10 out of 10 episode this season.
Unless they bring back the Slovene, then I will not give them.
It's my favorite standalone episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the objective best would be Rosa, but like this is
I don't know. I think Rosa has better themes in it, but this seems like a much better execution.
I just think Love and Monsters is just the best episode of Doctor Who overall. That's what.
Yeah. I mean, I like Love and Monsters. There's nothing wrong with Love and Monsters.
Yeah, exactly. Love and Monsters is alright.
Love and Monsters 2 happens. Elton brings back Unit.
Yeah.
Here at the
He's the time child.
we stand Love and Monsters.
He's the time child.
We're Love and Monsters apologists.
No, but we all know who the timeless child is. It's Robert Morrison.
Jackie Taylor is the timeless child.
No, it's Robert Morrison.
Jackie Tyler wrote his mum. Now, where the hell is my daughter? Yes. Then again, it does make sense because Jackie was flirting with 9 and 10. Maybe they had a night out. Then again, she also had a night out with Jack. So, So we just mute themselves because I just said about Jack.
Oh my God. I'll pop on to talk about Love and Monsters.
Love and Monsters, yeah.
Get the guy who created the Absorber Loft to talk about Love and Monsters.
Oh yeah, let's get Will. Yeah. Let's get Will on. Let's get Will on. Because I mean, if time
I actually think. Okay, this is probably something more for like when we go off air, but like I do actually want to have a discussion at some point about who we should have as like actually a concrete list and actually deal with like who would be guest contributors this year. But that's more. We don't need to talk about that publicly.
Can we get Robert Morrison back?
Oh well, he's coming.
As back. I said, we're gonna talk about that off air. But I think we're finished now.
I guess, yeah, it was a lot more messier than I was hoping for.
Everything goes back to Orphan 55 because we love Benny that much.
I think we should do another one of these. I think 4 people may